What Jeff is very good at details and coming up with things that we never would have thought of doing in the backyard. And he just thought of every little bitty thing that, I might have had a vision, but he put that vision, made it real for us. And, we can never thank him enough for all that he's done, because we absolutely love spending time out there.
This is my favorite spot of any place, because these beams are 200 years old. They came from an orphanage in Pennsylvania, and I was adopted and came from an orphanage. And so this project was really, really special.
I think the design process, what I really liked about it is that he really listened. I wanted low maintenance, modern, really contemporary, some statement pieces in the back, and again, very easy to maintain also, but something that was really elegant, but an oasis at the same time. And so he really listened throughout that process and came back with a couple designs for us to choose from. And of course, we picked the one that we liked the best.
It was personal with him. We weren't dealing with just another landscaper. He was the guy who was doing it. And so he really listens to what we wanted, what was our vision for the landscaping, but he also brought with him his creativity as well.
I've been involved in a lot of construction projects through my lifetime, and bar none, Jeff was probably the best contractor I've ever worked with. He would call every day and say, here's what's planned today, here's who's coming over to your house, here's what we're going to do, here's what we're trying to achieve. And I was fully informed every step of the way.
One of the best things about working with Alterra was they handled everything. So if we had, any questions with the pool contractors, Alterra could come in and handle that for us. So we didn't have to be the bad guys.
The thing I was impressed with was not only did they listen, but their level of detail was pretty impressive when it came to everything. She would have ideas and he would enhance or make suggestions, and just the level of detail, and even their crews. The crews, when they were done daily, they would clean up daily.
During any construction project, you've got different crews coming to your house, people you don't know. Some of them need access to different places and stuff like that. And when issues did come up, I was able to talk to Jeff about it, and he was able to talk to the crews, and he did right away.
Well, what I liked about working with Alterra was that they were very clear from the get-go, both in terms of design and, for me, really importantly, cost. So we knew exactly what we were getting into, helped us make choices within our budget, worked with us on a number of different features and different ideas, and really listened to us in terms of what our vision was for the space, and then they delivered.
I would say from a project perspective, the communication throughout the project, they were always available and just really communicated to make sure that the project was everything we expected it to be.
The communication with Alterra has been fantastic right from the start. Texting me and calling me regularly for updates, even when he wasn't at the house, and checking with me to make sure that the crews that were out there were doing what they were supposed to be doing.
We've recommended him to whoever wants to be, because again, I've never met a contractor quite that good that stays involved the whole time.
I absolutely would recommend Alterra to anyone on any size project. We've been so pleased that we decided to engage them to do a similar makeover for our front yard, and we were really looking forward to that project.
I would definitely recommend Alterra Landscape Design to a friend, and I actually have recommended them to a number of people already.
Listen, I would definitely recommend Alterra. I mean, they've done our front yard, our backyard, our front door, and with each experience, they have really listened to what we want, what we had a vision, and they were able to bring it to life, and it is beautiful. They are very lovely to work with.
That's the kind of thoughtfulness that you get when you work with them. It's not, that's not the average person that you work with, trust me.